Just a tad bit awkward. It's one of those sessions where no one is ready. Or, well, no one except for me was ready. It's all good. Time to get some work done. Sent out the invitation, so people should be here shortly. Either that or you're all mine. Something like that. Let's add the creep stuff to it. Okay. Now I gotta get down to business here. Finally have a keyboard control, so let's see. It's time to settle down on the comic. Current layer, that should be good. That should encompass everything. And geez, I usually think Photoshop wise where I have a single button to splash paint all over the place. So, how is everyone that is currently here? Ah, crap. Crap, 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 crap. Let me just extend those borders a tad bit. Make them like impeach upon them. Or let me just redo the damn thing. Let's expand the borders. So yeah, how's everyone? I'm trying to keep the Q&A thing open on the side. Perfect, before I forget. Well, that happened. My mic just flinched. No idea why. No, seriously. Something happened with the mic. Ah, whatever. It's one of those nights. I finally leave that hectic game testing job to do freelancing and get this shit into completion, and my mic just doesn't want to work. I'm not gonna ask the famous question. Fuck it. I'm not gonna double down on that. So, so, ah, ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing? I'm doing fine. I just need to do a lot of editing and working with my bullshit. Never again, digital, never again. Unless I get a Cintiq, and then it's a whole different story. Jeez, I gotta think about what I want to offer people for Patreon. I'm rebalancing that shit, so I gotta rethink what I'm gonna add to the channel. I gotta rethink so many things now. Too many things. And that's on top of figuring out figuring out how fast am I going to complete the current contracts? How fast can I get more contracts? This is gonna be fun. Whoa, this page is already done? Pretty sure I made that border mistake. Knew it. All right, let's see. Let's try this out. It's an easy fix. Funny enough, it's because my previous selection encompassed, or my tablet selection encompassed all layers instead of just the frames. And now that I'm playing with the frame layer, everything is much easier. Much easier and more streamlined. God, now I can already think about stuff I want to add to the side for the next comic. Like, not simply leaving them as black background, but I don't know, adding more stuff. Like this, the whole theme of this series is video games and video game types of parody, video game tropes, um, but not directly referring video games literally, just like the last time, maybe when it comes to episode 3, the whole rebalance of the tier list. A lot of people may not get the whole tier list thing, seeing that fighting games, not everyone plays those. But that's the kind of humor I want to go for. So, whoever gets it, gets it. Whoever doesn't, well, sorry. But I'll add some kind of an explanation, maybe. I'll try. I'll try to remember. And these panels are really fun. Like having big panels in the middle and then breaking them like that is just so much fun. It just brings another kind of dynamic appeal to it. I guess my problem was I didn't finish the hand there, thinking that I wouldn't go past that. Or I base myself off the guideline. I can always add it. Let's do this. Admittingly, that is one thing. When it comes to digital, sky's kind of like the limit to a certain degree. Like there's a lot of modifications that can be done. But with great powers comes great responsibilities. And there's the case of laziness at times. You don't want to rely on the digital all the time. I've made that mistake many, 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 many times, and I always bite myself for it. Why? Because, you do something on paper saying that, yeah, digitally, I can add that, right? And then you get to the digital part and you realize you don't fucking know how to do that. And you just trip and stumble and you're like, oh God, oh fuck, this picture's worse, oh God. And that gets to be some of the worst experience if you're doing this, let's say for a job, or if you're doing this for a project, a specific project, and you don't have the experimental time. So if you're not, if that case happens and you're not on an experimental time, then God, it's just a pain. But I guess in the end, you still learn, right? And learning is half. Well, okay, it's more than half the battle because you've learned. So you're not gonna repeat that, right? Something like that. Figure it out, okay? Let's see. I just need to balance out. Oh, wait. Maybe I can just do that. Perfect. Quick selections. Man, I cannot wait to get this out just so that I can do 10,000 times better on the next one. The gamble is going to be, well, not really a gamble. It's just getting an art direction sealed. And I pretty much have it down so far. So far. Like I have plans, and like I said, I'm gonna add snippets in the next, well, in this volume at the beginning and in the end of it, a couple of snippets of what's gonna be going on, and we'll see how that flows. Like it's gonna be a funny test page, wannabe test page. But I cannot wait. Now I think with this change of pace, I just feel like I can just unleash, go nuts. Like there's been many times where I've been holding back on poses, holding back on characters, holding back on, flow, and always trying to do what I think is gonna work for the industry. But in the end, fuck that. Just get your shit done. Put some time in. Like time is so crucial nowadays. It's fucking nuts. I already stopped or lowered my YouTube watch, and I might have to lower it even further just to get stuff done properly. Like I think what I've sacrificed up to now was video games. Like I barely played any games. And don't fucking say that game testing is playing games, because I will suplex you. I'll show you my suplex. Man, I kind of want to step out and buy some halls. It'd be weird just for me to leave and no one's gonna pick it up. Like I kind of at least want two people to stick in so I can just step out, leave a dialogue open, and then buy some halls, because this whole nose blocking thing is starting to get on my nerves. I mean the oh wait, what's this? I am getting a message. Oh, okay. Well, Kay will not be able to join. He is in a hotel room. No, he's visiting his girlfriend. So he is far fucking away. I'm wondering if he's gonna be back for Otaku-tan. You'd better be back, Kay. You better be back. You've got 2 weeks. Ah, man, I am rushing out for Otaku-tan. And I still need to add the wow, I just remembered. When it comes to art direction, I got to figure out exactly how do I want to write some of these special effects. Hmm. man, all these things to think about. It's great. That's what makes this whole experience a joy, you know? Like I just getting away from, okay, maybe keeping music, but you know, getting away from YouTube, getting away from video games for a bit, just pausing and thinking and being like, okay, how does this fit into that? How do I make this fit? How is this going to contribute to the overall work? And then just going nuts. Oh man, I can't wait to be done with this. Every time I look at those drawings, it's like, oh, a lot of these drawings I had to rebuff. Just rebuff or reinforce because they were fucking old. Like especially around these pages, man. Ugh, the smell of old, nasty. But you just deal with it. There's some old work. You'll always have old work. Always. If you can't deal with it, then Microsoft just wins, I guess. Don Matrix wanted you to deal with it. Now he's at Zynga. I guess he just had to deal with it himself. I don't fucking know. I don't feel bad for him. Not at all. Wait, Don Matrix is. Yes, he's at Zynga, and he possibly moved. It's John Riccatello that went to Unity. Hopefully, he's not fucking it up with his bullshit little. Maybe there should be microtransaction on ammo reloading. What if? Hey, he said it. Fucking nuts that, you know, some people would think like that. Whatever. These people aren't there for that long. Ooh, okay, let's see. Maybe I can do something here. Let's see. Just gotta tell Kay, have a good luck. Or a good event, because he's going to an event tomorrow as well. Also gotta tell him to draw. Hey, going to an event doesn't absolve you from your training. Oh man. This character, Lisa, she's basically what I was playing Counter-Strike. Just wanna blow shit up. Chuck grenades everywhere. I guess anyone who I haven't told this before, like a lot of the characters from Extra Stage, they're basically different, let's say, sides that I've had, or different experiences that I've had, or different online personas that I've had. Like, you know, like you go through phases online, and all that shit kind of influences the way you type. And when it comes to this specific character, I used to play a lot of shooter games, like me and Freddy, Light and Dark. We used to play a lot of Quake, a lot of Counter Strike, Unreal Tournament. And I just wanted to blow shit up. I was an aggressive player back then. Like, always was, especially when it comes to fighting games, because I was really like my cousin was really pushing me to a limit. My best friend said as well, and I became really competitive. And you know, high school was a tough time, so these when it came to games, it was a good stress relief at the same time, as well as something I could just sink in and try to get better at. You know, I wasn't too into drawing at that point. I had, you know, some shitty fan comics I made, but I didn't go full serious at that point. So the competitive aspect went into gaming. And back then, it was no holds bar. I would just go fucking nuts, throw grenades. I wouldn't really trash talk, but I would taunt. That counts, right? Macro taunts back in Jedi Academy. So, like, this character is clearly just what I used to be, like full aggressive online, no tactic, just blow shit up and get the enemy down. And when it comes to the other characters on of Extra Stage, 90% of them are just kind of like these representations. You'll see. I haven't really invested much time into developing their character that much back then. Personal mistake. I wanted to have some extra bits, but time ran out. Depending on what happens in the future, I might be able to add some little snippets of what their backstories are, because it really feels like they're throwaway villains. And I had a plan. Like, I had a plan to get some minor little backstories of them, some in between parts of them, and time. Hey,
Hey there.
James.
Yep, we made
Holy
it.
shit. You are late, and you are looking at my feed.
I know. Delicious feed.
Well, you're feeding. Hey, Matthew.
Yeah, you'll be coming in a second. There you
So
go.
basically, everyone's kind of late. Kay is gone. He's off to an event. And Elijah has to deal with a couple of family things that are happening. So the only one that could have been here is Pablo, and Pablo, he's facing Skynet right now. So
Whoa.
I don't know. I really don't know where he's at.
Okay.
We nearly spoke last night, but it was like nearly midnight, and I was about to get to bed.
Okay.
So how are you?
Good. I just got back from getting a haircut, and I was on the. I
thought you were Super Saiyan.
No. I'm Super Asian.
Super Asian. Well, that kind of works.
Yeah, so I did that, and it's my girlfriend's birthday, so I made her unwrap her present in front of me, and she likes it, so that's good.
Awesome. How's she doing?
She's good. Everyone like treated her really nicely today, and got her gifts and stuff like that. So it's really awesome. She's doing okay. And
cool. They'd better treat her nice every day.
Yeah, I treat her nice every day with mild amounts of sass, but no, I treat her good. It's a must.
Damn
How
right.
are you?
Doing okay. Did the big leap. So right now I'm just working on freelancing and getting that done. Nervous as fuck, but just balancing things out and taking proper decisions.
Wait, say that again. You what?
Oh, balancing things out, taking proper decisions, and giving contracts or updates on time.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's a rush, but it's the thing I wanted to do from the get-go, you know?
Yeah. Well, now you have a lot more experience, so I think...
Round 5?
Yeah. It's the deciding match.
Yeah, now it's make or do. Do or make. Do or die. Die for try.
Make believe or die.
Oh god, are you trying to mix in that Sonic 06 song? No, Sonic and the Seven Rings.
Hell no.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Damn right. It's cool. Yo?
Matt, are you there?
Matt. Oh wait. Does he know how to use the gear icon at the bottom to change his setting to his microphone setting? Yes, that setting. Change it to your current mic. And then, okay, your mic is activated. I get to look at his screen now. I get to see the message you sent him.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's cool. Jeez. I can't figure it out. Mic setting?
Okay,
Like, that's my only guess at this point.
There,
Wait,
he's going.
change your default mic. Yes. There we go.
I'm alive.
Yes,
You
you
are.
live.
I no longer speak within the void.
Yeah.
You are welcome to Doom. Or welcome to the
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't sure which reference you were going for.
welcome to your Doom.
That's a good
Crossover.
one.
Sweet.
So, hi everybody.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How's it going on your end?
Doing fine. Loving it.
Sweet.
So,
Always good to hear.
here we have. Wait, which Matthew are you?
That's the thing.
Because you could be Matthew V or Matthew Z.
V, because if I were Z, that would imply too many responsibilities, like fighting aliens and stuff, and yeah, I don't want that.
And Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Yeah, exactly. Which
I
is,
can't believe they named it that way.
yeah, Super Saiyan God.
Super
Like-
Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Like, blue hair. Really now? But apparently it's well done. So I'll need to check that. Did you see it, James?
Nope. I heard of it, but I didn't check it out.
Yeah.
You should. It's actually pretty. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. It
Like
does.
I watched.
Yeah.
Like I watched one episode, and it was the first one, which is granted kind of filler-ish. It's okay, but it still sets a nice premise, and it's like, oh, here are the feels of what original Dragon Ball Z was like, where like shenanigans and Goku being always trying to look for the next cop out to be like, no, I got to train. It's not that I want to, it's, I have to with all these muscles and all the power.
You know, sometimes training kind of takes over.
Yeah. 1 minute you're taking care of a family, the next you're punching things in outer space.
That is cool.
Yeah, but it's a really good. It feels like it's about to be a great series, and I'm just gonna let it take some steam before really getting into it.
Hey, I'm quite glad that they're back to back to what they used to do
Yeah, which
without GT happening.
I'm glad they retconned that.
Same here. GT
Yeah.
never happened, people.
GT was just a very bad fever dream that everybody had.
It felt so real.
Oh God.
The pain.
What the fuck?
Yep, but fret not. It's all
Ah,
good
that's
and green.
Kojima taking the reins again. Not Kojima, Toriyama. Damn.
Yeah, I was like,
Now that's
that would have been.
Well, it's because with the whole Konami drama, there's so much, like, fuck, man. The meltdown just continues.
What was it? Didn't they like cancel Silent Hills, and then like that's where it all kind of spiraled out of control?
I know, yeah. It's like Silent Hills. He's canceled. What? Yeah, yeah. That's
sorry, Kojima.
That's not an excuse. Oh, and we're removing Kojima's name from Metal Gear Phantom Pain. What? Yeah, we're removing his studio name as well, and the logos. What?
So
Like,
who's
just-
so then who's gonna be making the game?
Whoa, the game's already made.
Oh,
We've used and abused of him. Now we're just gonna let him go.
I was gonna say like you probably should have read that contract a little more,
Well,
intimately.
sometimes you never expect a company you've trusted to stab you in the back. Game of
Funny
Thrones
enough-
style.
Yeah, funny enough, that's exactly what I expect. When I think of
big name companies. Whoa.
Damn it, James! Stop looking at our stuff. Wait, that's Matt.
yeah, that was me.
There was Inception going on.
Yeah, I kind of felt like seeing what happens if I look down a rabbit hole and then I saw forever.
You saw Forever.
Yeah.
Batman Forever. Oh God.
Which one was the one that the theme song was Seal, I believe?
What?
Yeah, Seal was like the singer for like the theme song of that Batman in particular, and it was like a really cheesy love song, which everyone to this day still believes it's about cocaine, but I'm like, no, it just kind of sounds like a cheesy love song.
Has to be
Vice.
cocaine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Seal doesn't look like he's that kind of guy.
For the cocaine or the love
Yeah.
song?
You know, that's a tough one. I'm going to go with both.
Both at the same time.
Yeah. Easy answer. Cop out answer.
Damn. Boy.
See all of the above.
All of
Cocaine
it.
love song.
Nah, man. And then Jack Black, he actually reprised the song on American Idol, which is like the only good thing that ever came out of that.
Wait, Jack Black was in American Idol. God damn, that's person's going around, huh?
Well, we all gotta find a job somehow. Yeah.
Wait, so he's a judge or something?
No, he wasn't a judge. He was a special guest. He was just
okay.
there, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sing for you guys, but I'm gonna sing for you like a very important song. And it's the theme to Batman." He said, "Batman Forever," the most sensitive of all the Batmen.
Oh man, that movie.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff we do not want to remember ever again. Especially the video game. Like nobody wants. God,
Yeah.
that game.
That was something else.
Yeah, I remember renting that thing and getting stuck at the second level. How would you know that the bat grapple is select and R1? What was it? Select R1 and press up or some bullshit like that?
Yeah, it was like some really esoteric, like, oh yeah, it has to be this press, and you're like, no, it doesn't, because nobody would ever think that that's a thing you do in a game.
That's it, you know? Nobody uses select as an action command.
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh god.
Yeah,
Weird game design.
indeed. And especially that, you know, you wouldn't have thought to shoot the grapple up because you never had an indicator or anything telling you that something was up, so you're like, what the fuck? Why am I
Yeah.
stuck here?
Yeah, exactly. The moment you figure it out, it would be, I think, 20 years after, when the internet has become like the cesspool of information that it is, and they're just telling you like, yeah, you were just supposed to like press up or whatever. And you're like,
Man.
and to quote Egraph, they're like, how the fuck was I supposed to figure that out?
Exactly.
It's like,
Nutty. Just nutty.
yeah, and then we shit on games for not saying enough. Like, that's the thing I always find funny, where we're like, oh yeah, this game is like trying to hold me by the hand. We're like, fuck you, game. Like, I'm an adult. I pay taxes. I think I know how to figure this out. And then the moment that shit happens, you're like, oh, why didn't you tell me? And then it just never happened.
I blame it on a game.
Yeah.
I blame it all on a game.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with these panels? Oh! Oh, I can change that. Crap. Only I read my tutorial.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
A tutorial? Who needs a tutorial? Let's see.
Funny enough, I spend a lot of time going online just looking up tutorials for Photoshop and stuff. Just like, oh, here's a cool way to use, I don't know, layers to create this effect. And you're like, oh, cool. And then I never actually do it. Like, I never actually go to use them, because I never get far enough in like my own projects where I have to use the knowledge. But I'm just like, oh, I guess I know how to do this now.
Now you have the knowledge. Am I ever gonna use it? Maybe not.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Whoa.
Was that your mic?
Someone's vacuuming.
Oh. Well, as long as it's not the vacuums of space, I'm alright.
Like a weird indie thing.
Could happen.
Yeah, that might be me.
I think
Well,
it's you.
Why are all the streaming problems always me?
Yes.
I have this.
It's like, yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's because I have a laptop that is very old, and I've taken to trying to clean it a few times, and yet the fan still screeches like it's bloody murder every
But did you
single time.
clean it with a vacuum?
No, probably should have.
Should have.
Yeah, yeah, I'll get to that eventually. But it's gonna be either that or I just get a whole new laptop and just call it quits and be like, you know what, you had a good run, 8 years. But maybe not 8 years, but whatever. Something to that effect, and you're just like, I think I'm ready to move on now.
Yeah, time for you to die.
Yeah,
Straight up.
just straight up laptop murder. Just get a new one.
Hammer time it. Bloody
I'm,
hell, what the... Yeah?
I don't know, I was just gonna say, like,
Oh.
it's... Whoa. Okay. Let's see here.
Huh. What the hell? Oh, crap. This is getting
Hey,
weird.
James, what are you doing?
James?
Is it
James!
James? I'm glad we all thought the same thing.
Yeah. James? James?
Yeah.
Damn it, James.
He just kind of up and disappeared.
I guess
Probably.
he became the Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
He'll be
He's in a
back.
lot. They always come back.
Damn right. I know
Yeah.
where he lives. Well, okay, not literally, but, close
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Get
You're
him
like,
to do his training.
yeah. His art training.
Oh, man. Are you ready for Otakuton, by the way?
I'm gonna go as a visitor this year because I actually have a new job, and so I need to focus on that. So, yeah, my new job and everything, I'm just gonna go ahead and, save money, get some stuff done, and take it from there. One step at a time kind of deal. But I am going as a visitor, so I'm gonna try to see friends, and most of all, just
Awesome.
yeah. Just
But
try to
you
go-
are participating next year.
Yeah, I want to actually. I'd like to, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get a friend or two to join my table. Because there are some, there are some people I know every year that want to do it, but like this year they were like expecting to have time, but everybody got new jobs and everybody had like to focus on being adults. So that's why kind of like we were like, okay, we'll do it next time and just go this year to feel out the market. But I don't feel like it's changed all that much.
Otakuton?
Yeah, like I don't know, it doesn't feel any different than last time.
It's kind of weird. Like, it's hard to tell if it even changed, but at the same time, I'm noticing like they are getting much bigger guests this year. It's getting quite nuts and interesting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Convert. I'm trying to mess around with these fucking layers. Can I? Okay, perfect. What? Okay, well that's interesting. But yeah, like especially this year, it's looking quite promising guest-wise. I mean, fuck, LaShawn Thomas from Boondocks,
Yeah. What are the odds?
unexpected.
Yeah, I don't. I really want to know who convinced her.
Him.
Sorry, him. Sorry, I meant to say him.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Sean.
Wrong sexuality. I'm sorry. But yeah,
It's all cool.
I'm all like, I don't know. I think it's cool that they get all these great guests. Hopefully they put it to good use. All this good, we're looking for here. Promotions and all that.
Get that competition against Comic-Con, because Comic-Con is starting earlier now.
Really? Like super early.
Oh yeah. It was fun, but man, the stress of how early this thing was and getting things done, it was something else.
So you had your table this year?
Yep.
How'd it go?
It went well. I had to stick for 2 days because I had to attend an event on the third day.
Mm-hmm.
So revenue-wise, not as good as it could have been. Yet I'm kind of using Otakuton as a not really a final stand, but just trying to get rid of the old prints,
Yeah.
Because fuck, artworks from 5 or 6 years ago, you kind of want to get rid of that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you gotta start making room for the new stuff.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's tough. But fuck it, go with the flow, right?
Yeah, of course.
Especially slowly, thankfully getting out of QA is it's gonna help because QA, man, you faced that before, right?
You know what? I actually never did QA. All I really ever had as a rough job is the one I currently have now, which is I work in a call center.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
that is rough.
working in a call center in Montreal where I handle calls from places like Amazon and places that sell like what's the word? Insurance plans for like products you buy from the store, and they're like, oh, if it breaks, just call us. And then
Man.
And then it's like that's not how it works, but then people keep selling it that way, so then people get mad when you tell them no, that's not how it works.
And you got to deal with the angry customers.
Yeah, all day, every day kind of thing. But the good thing about the place that I work is that they have great insurance. They actually have pretty cool people working at the top, so it's never like working for the man kind of feel. And
Okay.
yeah, no, it's got pretty good vibe. But most of all, it's like the money is pretty decent. So swell money, and then everything else kind of comes together.
Man, good combo. But man,
Yeah.
it's kind of rough. Like calling centers. Well, okay, depending on the place as well. I mean, fuck, I still remember Zellers. Fuck that place.
Oh, you worked at the Zellers?
Well, calling center, or at their calling center, and man, dealing with customers was something else.
Yeah, it must have been hell.
Oh yeah, people just got mad, and I remember that one story where what was it? This one client just kept asking, "What's my name? I want to make sure. What's my name? What's it showing on the phone?" And you can't tell the client their name,
Yeah.
or you can't reveal information. So it's like, I'm sorry, but I cannot tell you.
Yeah, you're like, sorry, it's gonna have to be for me to know and for you to never find out. Kind of deal.
Hopefully, she wasn't amnesia.
Yeah. Just happened to have a fever dream for the call that happened.
It's like, where am I? What's going on?
Why am I calling this store?
Cobra? No, okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
Part of Hydra, of course.
Yes, of course.
Okay, where the fuck is James?
Yeah, seriously, I don't know, man.
It's like he died.
I think he bailed on us. It's okay. You know what? He's probably taking care of some very important things that, only he can do. He's probably out saving the world and we don't even know it.
We'll see about that. I mean, Goku already had time to fight Superman again, so maybe they gave James a chance.
Yeah, like, alright, next up is James Cynical for the title bout. Okay.
Versus?
Yeah.
Going full King of Fighters on it,
Yeah, exactly. Or, King of Fighters, or what other crazy fighting game?
Virtual Fighter. Okay,
yeah.
wait, no, Virtual Fighter wasn't crazy, but close enough. Respect Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, Virtual Fighter's pretty cool.
Hey, it's got its cheesy quotes, man.
Nothing beats King of Fighters, though, for that. I find. King of Fighters.
For
quotes
combat?
Well, the reason why I was never big on like things like the KOF was because canceling.
Yes.
Like everything is a cancel, like literally. Couldn't do a single move without having to cancel into something else, and you're like, just want to hit things with my fists.
But don't you like the dream cancel? It cancels your dreams.
that's just, like if I have my dad for that. I don't need you, game.
Your dream has just been canceled, all right?
Yeah. No questions. It's like, you wanted to go to Disneyland? No.
That dream's been canceled. Oh, fuck me. Okay. This, crap. When you use different layer settings, fuck this. Just fucking brilliant.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
It's because at one point, for some reason, I decided to draw within or on a frame constraint and that's not the optimal thing to do.
Oh.
So now I'm wondering how I'm gonna work with my bullshit. Yeah,
I'm
I'll
sure.
find it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna find a way around that. I'm not too worried.
It just kind of sucks because now everything is kind of, how do you say? It's remaining inside frame, so maybe I'll just need to do background white layers for everything else and just shove it in. Manga
Alright,
Studio,
James.
great tool.
Yeah. I wonder if we can do this.
You ever tried that application?
I have. I've had Manga Studio 4 for a while, and I had Psy and Photoshop all at once, kind of like to try out to see which one was my jam.
Nice.
And yeah, you know what? I love Photoshop for a lot of things. Psy is pretty great too. Kind of has some great. It's done some great things in the field of line art.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that line art, man. But yeah, you know what?
It's too bad. It's such an underrated tool at that time. You know, like Psy is, it's got some. I find a much better brush when it comes to drawing than Photoshop, but there's still not a lot of. It's not getting as much press as it could get. You know.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's because it's kind of limited too as well. So like, depending on what you're trying to do with it, it can be very hard to like achieve certain effects that in Photoshop are very easy to get. So sometimes people just kind of do the half and half, where they have both and they use them for each other's strengths. So like in this sense, you know, you optimize your art by having really great line art and like amazing. Let's say you like to paint, or like you like the painterly look, or you know, more of like a patterny thing. Well, with Photoshop, it's super easy. And with Psy, you can do that, but you have to kind of create the effect, and that's assuming you don't have a pirated version. That will make it really hard. Yeah, it gets really tough.
Indeed.
Yeah, but you can still get something pretty decent.
Yeah, pirating of mangas.
Yeah.
Psy kind of gets that. It kind of spots people around at that point, but it's interesting. It's kind of like the Manga Studio oil paint. I fucking loved it. It's unexpectedly beast.
Yeah. And you know what else was good too? Corel Painter.
Yes, yeah.
Surprisingly good. I was actually like, I had it for a while when it came with my Bamboo. It's like a free port of it, and I didn't even know why we had that, but it just was like, hey, here's your thing, enjoy. And
They're like, free stuff, take it.
yeah, I was like, but no, just go with it. And so I wound up with that, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'll give them a lot of props for that. And man, they just keep going at it, just getting a bit closer to that traditional feeling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's the tough part. I hear Art Rage attempts to do that as well. So a bit of competition between Painter and Art Rage, but like, hey, the closer we get that feeling, the easier things may be in the future.
That's true, actually. That's very true. Let's see here.
But then we still have the problem of having to purchase Cintiqs.
Yeah, well,
Oh man.
I actually I have a Cintiq because my well, here's the story, because there actually is some like there's a reason to this, and the reason is that I got a job at a studio, and
You fucker.
yeah, I got a job in a studio in Montreal as a color artist. I was doing color pages for a project called Golden Beard. Probably heard of it.
Yeah, they were at Comic-Con, I think, right? And
Yeah, they
Otaku-Con?
were at Comic-Con. I think they did Otaku-Con like once, but they did Comic-Con a few years in a row. Oh, sorry, cat. And whoops, accidentally like bumped into my cat. Whoopsie.
It's all cool.
Yeah.
Cat
So
can join in.
yeah.
The cat will take James's place.
Yeah,
Oh, that's where the
You get a lot of views that way. People love cats.
Hey, gotta bring the cats back, man.
Damn it! You guys didn't hear me the whole time?
No, not a thing.
Wow!
No.
What the fuck happened?
He is
Basically,
back.
the same thing that happened to Matt initially. I thought I didn't have that problem because I was talking to you. Didn't you hear me?
No.
Yeah, I was
Maybe-
telling you how my girlfriend was and everything.
Well,
That was a long
that's
time ago.
kind of yeah.
That was a
Well-
while ago.
Yeah, but you heard me then, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I went onto the settings thing, the cog, and
Yeah.
and somehow it freaked out and it went back to default. And yeah. So this whole time I was making funny remarks and.
Okay, so I guess you can say he got cog blogged.
Oh man, cog
Yeah.
blocked.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
That is shitty. We're like, where the fuck is James? And did you hear us when we started singing?
Yeah, well, I did, and I thought you guys were hearing me, but we were just pretending that I wasn't there.
No.
I was like,
Why
oh,
would you do that?
James is not drawing, so I guess he's not here. And
We're
then
not horrible people.
I
Yeah,
guess
seriously, man.
I was truly invisible.
How dare you think that we were just ignoring you and douching you out?
Yeah, man. Thought you knew us better than that. Or at least.
You're not part of Cobra Kai anymore. No.
Go join Hydra.
Nobody wants to be part of the Cobra Kai anymore.
Rough biz, that. Business of evil.
Just dark karate and all that good stuff.
Yeah. What was I? What was I saying?
Sweep the legs.
Sweet
Yes. No.
Sweet
I was in the middle of something. Oh God, yes. Studio stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the story is that I got the studio job as a color artist because at the time it was just like one particular artist, a writer, and a producer, and now they've kind of gotten a bunch of other people involved, and it's kind of gotten into a bigger thing, and so I kind of worked my way up from just being a color artist to getting eventually a job as the artistic director of the project itself.
Okay.
Which was kind of a weird thing because I had just gotten my first studio job and here I was with all this power, kind of. And yeah, I needed like tools that were like going to be much better. And so my dad kind of surprised me with a gift. He was like, "I'm investing in your future," because he's like, "I've had opportunities to do so in the past and I didn't really exploit them, and I was afraid that you weren't going to make it." But he's like, "You have a field job now. Like you work in your field." So I'm gonna make up for it, and here. And I was like, no, stop, Father, what are you doing? And so I ended up with this teeth. Yeah,
You and
my
Danny
dad-
Beaky on him.
yeah,
Father!
yeah, pretty much. I was like, now I have to be good for the sake of my father, and like bring honor back to my dojo or whatever, all that nice jazz. So yeah, now I'm just kind of like trying to work my way up. And use the stuff that I'm learning from the studio to like make my own personal projects much better.
Do it. Just
Yeah.
do it.
But yeah, getting a Cintiq really changes a lot. Like my workflow is a lot, I guess, cleaner. Like the way I produce stuff is a lot easier. But at the same time, it's like now that you have all this great stuff, you have to like really push yourself and make really good work.
Oh, you gotta
Otherwise-
push yourself to the limit. But,
Yeah.
you know, not obsessively, but you know.
It does add a kind of pressure when you have good tools. It's like, I don't know, say you go to a medical hospital and you graduate, you're like, well, now I gotta go, like, what, save lives all the time?
Yes.
You have no choice.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, I had like a trauma center thing. Like, you're like, well, I just graduated from medical school and I'm finally on the field.
Alright, now to cure someone's zombie cancer.
Yeah. That's
Or
it.
remove a time bomb from someone's brain.
Yeah.
with
That's
pentagrams.
Of course.
yeah.
Classic medical procedure.
It's all part of that.
Now, Now, young ones, turn your page to chapter 473, where we learn to summon the basic demon to help in the basic surgery. And you're like, oh, okay.
Of course. Basic
I
surgery.
guess. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's the thing we're doing.
And of course, you got to tell them to like and subscribe to your surgery.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
Surgeons on Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want that.
Oh man, yeah, that would be creepy. Like, I hear there's a movie in Fantasia that's kind of like that. When people are live streaming, not shit actions, but uncommon actions,
Oh.
if you know what I mean. Like,
Mhm.
it's a kind of dangerous kind of space. Just like the deep web. You know what the deep web is?
Yes.
You know, it's the underground shit that you never want to encounter or get caught on. And basically, the movie, Japanese movie or Asian, I think it's Japanese. I'll take my luck on that. Where a group of people are basically just showing that kind of shit off on stream and live, and you're like, wow, it's fucking nuts. But people are watching. It's kind of like Battle Royale in a sense.
Okay. Battle Royale of the shitty. Who could be the shittiest human?
Or yes,
Or
you
feat
know,
the shittiest thing?
it's for the views,
Right.
and people just keep watching those fucked up videos or streams. Interesting concept. Whoops. So James, what have you been up to?
Weird, just basic normal stuff. Been working on a thing for like a kind of tribute to Satoru Iwata. Oh shit.
Rest in peace.
Yep. When I heard the news, I was really floored. And yeah, so I'm drawing something for that. Actually, it's going to be a couple of pictures. One for Kirby, one for Pokemon Gold, Silver, and I'm gonna do a little thing for Moon Fight. It was like when I was a kid, so I don't really have any memories of that.
Yeah, that game was an actual game compared to the stuff that was compared to a couple of things that we're getting nowadays.
Yeah. So I'm been working on that and been drawing a lot before I go to bed, so it's pretty cool. It's weird because like you're drawing and then you go to bed and you have all these ideas just kind of like stuck there now. So,
Well, hey, what's your phone model? Android, iPhone?
it's a Samsung Galaxy S4.
Okay.
So,
Well, you
not
can
the
find
best for drawing.
a phone's a phone, man. And either way, you
But
can
yeah,
get,
like I'll take notes of stuff. I'll like write it down.
but there's a cool app, just voice recorder, and you'll be able to record whatever whatever you have in mind.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might check it out.
Funny enough, you should take your own advice because I actually did that the other day where I noted down stuff I was thinking about before going to bed, and I still have it. So
Sweet.
now I can refer to it later on.
That's good. Yeah.
If you
So
recall.
I've been doing that, and I mean, like generally, I'll because I have my sketchbook, I could just like turn on the lamp and write things down. But I've been doing that now, and that's been really good because normally I'd just be watching videos before going to bed.
Five
Right.
Nights at Freddy's 4.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend told me that the second part came out, so I can't wait to watch Markiplier
Nice.
do that.
I hear that game is scary as fuck.
The sense of dread, the sense of knowing that something's coming to fuck your shit.
Oh man, just opening the door and you're like, am I going to die if I do this?
And the case is usually yes.
Yes.
Like horribly much so. I like the inception of the game, like how it came to be. That's just like really weird.
Hey, Christian games, but my fucking creatures are looking like demonic animals.
Yeah.
So, let us begin.
Yeah. How do I turn this into a profit?
Yes.
And then he fucking made that game.
Oh shit! Hey James, zoom that out. You've been learning.
I have. My proportions might be a bit off, but they're that's not the focus.
I'm joking. But you've been learning.
Yeah. It's good. I've come along some ways. I won't say I've improved greatly, but I have improved. Right now, my challenge is like learning how to clean up quickly, because I always find that's my weak point right now. Spend like 3 hours cleaning up a photo.
Don't worry. I mean, in the end, would you rather have more structure or just being? You know what I mean? It's like structure versus cleanness. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I remember facing that back at Dawson, where it's like, I got it. Good old illustration and design, huh? Where you had to be clean, you had to do things a certain way, and it's like, maybe I can blend without being clean. I want to be dirty. Have some porn in there. I mean,
Going in that direction, eh?
I lost a lot of marks for having messy drawings at the end.
I don't know. That's one gripe I have with illustration design. But admittingly, it's illustration design. It's not, academic anatomy drawing or something like that. Oh shit, Pablo's here.
Hey,
No
hey.
way.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh my god, the Pablo is here.
What's up?
Yo. Okay, well, Pablo, here's, well, you know James.
Yeah, we met last time, the very first Drawin Talk.
Yeah.
But-
I heard about you. You're I think I know you. I saw you one time at Takutan.
Oh, you saw him at Otakuton as well. That's true.
Yeah.
And meet Matt. Matthew V.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
He's gonna be he was at Otakuton as well.
Mhm.
But now Matthew V will be this year as well.
So you guys can see me, my screen,
We can see your split broadcast.
split broadcast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. Are you seeing other people?
Psh. Good one, James. Good one. Highest of fives, my friend. Highest of fives.
Nice to 5 or Hadouken. No.
Yeah, no, I don't think I want to hurt him. Congratulate him on this great fun.
Maybe.
Yeah, especially after all that training we did. Your Hadouken. To be featured.
Oh my god. Oh my god, yes we did. We did go through all that training, didn't we?
Is that better?
Yep. Oh shit, so you're working on a new page now.
Yep.
Awesome.
The fight is on.
Yeah, this
So-
time,
Who's your opponent this time?
2 animal people.
Define animal people.
There's one named Animal Boy, another one named Silver Cat.
Well, that works.
Animal people.
They're fucking animals. Animals.
Mhm.
Sometimes you just gotta get the animal with animorph jokes. There we go. Back to the animorphs.
It always goes back then.
Anyways,
Did you finish my commission?
your what?
Commission.
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm making another edition. There's something else I want to add to that.
Whoa.
Don't worry, it's out of my pure will. I just want to add something to it. Well, how do you say? It's gonna be like those SNK remixes, alternate edition, extra, extended edition.
Oh,
As long as it comes with an art box, an art book, I don't care.
yeah, a steel case.
Yeah.
Steel case.
Some Nendoroid figurines.
Mhm.
Go
Yeah,
all
bro.
to Japan.
And like a pillow.
Don't forget the extra long title. You've got to have this extra long title.
Yeah.
Stay at home all night plus soy sauce.
It was Star Wars Battlefront that came out with a new title. No, it's the Knights of the Old Republic, something else. That the title has become disgusting. It's like KOTOR, something else. Let me just find that. I've got a fact check.
Really?
Yeah.
Knights of the Old Republic got a remake? Or
No,
an
they're getting a
extended title?
sequel.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, Pablo, how have you been?
I'm currently at my sister's house.
How is she doing?
They're good. They're good. Good.
Okay, yeah. So it's Star Wars: The Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen Empire.
Well, I love that title already.
Yeah.
Sounds like a winner.
Straight up, it's the winner. One of the longest and most ridiculous title. I fucking love it. It's just fucking nuts. Oh man. Now imagine if they had a Game of the Year edition.
I wouldn't play
So-
that.
I'm going
Shot
to play Benjamin Isaac.
You're playing a lot of Isaac.
It's so fun.
It's gonna mess with your mind. You'll be binded.
That's okay.
Too much Isaac. Too much. Oh fuck.
Hmm?
I gotta get back on paper then. Just noticing placeholders.
Free
Fucking
bugs.
place.
Free
What?
bugs. Free bugs in the testing industry.
Yep. I'm not gonna miss that. I will not miss game testing at all. 8 years, man. 8 years of this trash. Of that, I won't call it trash, but it's just one of those
Enough
things
is
that
enough, right?
well, yeah, you know, it's one of those things that let you see how the industry is kind of just slowly corroding under its own weight, of course. Well, hey, best example would be what's happening with Konami. I mean, man, the meltdown. Would have never seen that in years. Or, okay, maybe that's a bit off topic, Hulk Hogan, but you've heard what happened, right?
No.
What did he say? What was the thing he said?
Basically, he was, they pulled out some quotes that he said. Okay, basically they took that information out of the whole sex tape thing, seeing that he's going in court for it, but he's filing a lawsuit against Gawker for displaying this information, and Gawker can't afford. Yet, during that whole intercourse and other things, dialogues that were picked up, he was basically commenting on his girl's boyfriend or someone that was trying to get in touch with her, and of course he was dropping a lot of N-bombs.
Of course he would.
Not the best thing to do. But that was 8 years ago.
Oh, come on.
So instantly after that whole thing was revealed, WWE kind of just went, yeah, we don't know this guy. And he's been taken off the website, and it's like, I understand why you would do that, but at the same time, it's something that happened 8 years ago, you know? Like, I'm not gonna label Hulk Hogan as a super racist. I mean, fuck, he came to Montreal and he seemed relatively chill when facing him. And that was, you know, post that 8 years thing. So, I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some people, it's childhood ruined. I can understand that. You know, it's kind of like Bill Cosby now. My childhood is completely ruined. I mean, Cosby actually did do the do. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of.
I kind of like dropped off and I stopped paying attention to it because it was for a while, that was pretty much all that was going on was like hearing about Bill Cosby and all that stuff that he was doing. But I think I read somewhere recently that there was actual bribe money to keep people silent about what was going on.
Yeah.
So you know something was happening if you have to bribe people.
See, that kind of just ruins the image of the guy at this point. And, well, he did the crime, he'll have to have the consequences, you know? Whoa! Is that you, Matt?
Not me. I don't think so.
I think it's Matt.
Oh, why is it always... No, it can't be me, because...
Well, you know, for sure, second. It's surely not Pablo, because he's extremely quiet.
Okay,
So
well,
how do we
they're trying to see here.
how do we check if there's people watching?
You won't know. I will.
Okay.
I could look at the bottom and see stuff. Why are you piqued by that?
Oh, I just want to see like, well, if we like plug it, like, what can I do to advertise that we're doing this? Like, I could go on Facebook and I could drop something, but do I put the link?
No, you do not put that link.
Okay, so what can I?
Not touch that link, because that's an access for you guys, not everyone else.
Right.
Let me see. What do I get? What do I have? This is a type of tough. Wait, what if let me test out something. Because usually it just goes on my Twitter feed as soon as it's up. Let's see, paste and go. Okay, that's showing the event. Check out the YouTube, because I got options for links here. I got tech, and okay, I have the YouTube page. Oh wow, someone had a good comment. I think my audio was bugged out. Yeah, an hour ago, before you showed up.
Okay.
I was kind of talking in the mist. Because my audio, the same thing that happened to you guys happened here.
Okay.
Okay, let me give you the YouTube link. If you want to post it, you know?
Yeah, why not?
So far, we're all having a good drawing time.
If you're actually going to post that, you can go ahead and put my name on that, too.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put it on my Facebook page for my art stuff, and then so whoever's actually following that can actually join in and see what I'm doing in real time.
Oh, if you want, you can send me the link, too. I might as well do the same thing.
Yeah.
So, Pablo.
Well, it's here. Go to
Who is your opponent's reference?
the little text bubble there on the left-hand side, the chat.
Yeah?
Yeah, the link is in there.
Mm.
So if you want to put...
Okay, I see what you mean by animal people. That... Jesus Christ, okay.
Oh, well, okay.
Eliminate that. Destroy! Bring some light to this conflict.
And the best thing is her name. It is a hunter.
Oh, well, see, that all works.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on one second. Let me try
Fucking
something.
epic.
But somehow I can't draw now.
You can't what?
I cannot draw it. Just the center of the pencil is different.
Wait, we can't hear you properly. Hello?
Hello?
Louder!
Hello?
Raise your volume.
Okay, hello?
It sounds like kind of hard. I can hear him.
Not.
What happened?
No, it's for some reason something
I don't know what's happening, but
keeps activating up and down like a vacuum.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're using your laptop's mic, are you?
Me?
Oh, it's Matt's laptop fan.
I think that's what it is. You know what, guys? I think I might try something. If it's okay with you, I'll just go for a second, I think I might just go ahead and switch my computer. I'll try using the home desktop. I mean, I can't unfortunately use my actual pad, so then that's a shame.
Huh?
Because the thing is, I can't put my Cintiq into my desktop, so I'd have to use my old drawing pad.
Wait, but how can you not put it on your desktop?
Because this thing has an HDMI port or something like that. I don't think it's gonna work if I don't plug it in.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
well,
think it's. I mean, I can be back in about maybe 20 minutes or something on this setup.
oh, okay, wait, that would take a while. Your graphic card doesn't have an HDMI port?
Doesn't seem like it, no.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. Considering how recent it is of a computer too, but oh,
Really
well.
weird.
I don't want to screw this screen either with my unfortunately shitty fan.
Gunstar Hero? Really now?
Yeah, but it's kind of slow. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh no.
It's not working.
Good game though. Did you play that, James?
Nope. Sorry.
Worth it.
So slow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be back in about maybe a minute or so. That's okay with you guys?
Well, hey, unless you have like a mic that you can plug into the laptop.
Oh, I have my headset that's plugged into my I have a Logitech mic. Like it's a headset slash microphone set that I have.
Oh wait, so then maybe the broadcast is picking up your laptop mic instead of your Logitech mic?
I don't know. Let me check.
I don't know.
Let's
Let me
see.
spy on your screen. Yeah. Speaker.
Is it better if I do this?
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
Dear God, it's because the speakers were set to my computer, and that's why
wait.
it was.
Aha!
Can you still hear it?
Yeah, we're still hearing it.
Oh God damn it! I quit.
Wait, microphone, Realtek high def. What's your other
Oh,
option
wait.
for your microphone?
My Logitech USB headset.
Exactly.
There we
There. We finally got it.
So is it okay now?
Yes,
it's a
it
lot
is
more hushed.
perfect.
It's great.
It is spot on.
So intimate too.
I
God,
feel so close to you guys.
now
It's
all
like,
the fangirls can just
yeah, on me of all people. Yeah, sure. I'm
here,
sure
have a
now.
towel. Clean it up.
Yeah, clean yourself up, girl.
Oh man. Okay, so now we've got your mic. Now we need to go with Pablo's desktop because we're seeing two. We're seeing both your desktops in one while you're playing the game. Man,
Hold up.
I will give you all tutorials. Oh, he's zooming in.
Come on. That's it. So slow. So slow. Why
Honestly, I don't know what's happening with your Gunstar Hero.
so slow? I think it's just the minicam.
Yeah, it's true. There is a minicam can do that at times. Oh yeah, watch out, Matt. Your Facebook can be spotted.
Yeah, hold on.
Now I'm seeing every of your contact. Online hacking and stuff. CIA reports.
Yep, all of my, all of that good stuff. Oh shoot.
Damn it.
I almost have it. Don't worry. I'm about to be done giving all my information.
Of course. You must now join Skynet.
No, you're right. I should plug who's actually in the thing.
No, it's okay. I shared my own thing. You had your
Okay.
chance, James.
I know I screwed up. I said join us and ask questions, but I never said who was even inside.
Yeah.
Dang it. I'm gonna just tag everyone. tag.
Fine.
Shameless
Sweet.
tagging.
Shameless. But it's tagging either way. Tag your hit or something like that.
So, okay. I think I'm going to try doing the color on Photoshop now, just to see. Save it as a...
I can't tag people. I'm done. Forget it.
Well, the confusion happens.
So
Well, this is some
slow.
pretty quick line art, folks. Doesn't look very good, I know, but it's alright. It'll do the job.
Don't forget to just draw.
Yeah, the most important part of any artist's arsenal. The urge to draw.
Yeah, it's true. K is all the way. I think he's in the U.S. right now, or no, he's about to attend an event. Elijah is dealing with something happening with his family. So it's like, okay, we are pretty much down for this week. But hey, it happens, you know. Sometimes you can't just draw all the times, and you got to do stuff. And at that time, well, damn.
Alright, time to see.
Cool. So I think people are in. I'm not entirely sure who.
Well, whoever's watching, hi.
Hello.
You.
It's like, who's watching? Us. That's okay.
It's a good start.
Stop
I'm
constantly
gonna ask
thinking
a
about
question.
constantly thinking about who's watching. Damn it, James.
I'm worried about our viewership.
Why are you worried about viewership when you should be drawing?
I know. I'll get back to it in a second.
Grasshoppers.
Don't worry, give him a chance. Let's see.
I gave War a chance. Sundowner said so. Actually, that was Senator
Dead.
Armstrong.
Oh, okay.
Or one of them too. No, Sundowner. It was Sundowner.
Yeah.
Give War a chance, you know. The other ones like had
Senator
this
Armstrong
huge
was
peak.
all about the memes.
I'm all about the memes. Have you been on 4chan? I have dropped a couple of memes there. Oh man, that game. Too bad we're not gonna get a second one. Rest in peace, Konami.
Yeah, they got the shit end of that deal.
Yeah. Well, hey, I guess that kind of stuff happens. It blows, but you just gotta go on, support those creators elsewhere, and just go with it. You know, like you know, Kojima's gotta be doing something on Kickstarter at one point.
And have
Or
the
having
shit
its
funded
own
out of it.
team.
Damn right.
Already having its own team.
Yeah. Like, okay, they may have disbanded Kojima team, but you know, and there's gonna be another one. There's gonna be a revengeance.
Yeah, it's gonna be some salty devs, and they're gonna just form a band together. Oh, I mean, not a band, but like they're gonna band together to form an indie company.
They're gonna make a rock band.
I'd still listen to that.
Same here. The Metal Gears.
The Metal Gears.
Yeah.
I've heard of a band forming together to surpass all the other rock bands. They
It's
call it
missing
Metal
link.
Gear.
The missing link between
missing-
audience and instrument.
Hey, if there is a band, if the Black Mages can get away with their Final Fantasy band name, then we could have the Metal Gears.
Somehow, yeah, that actually works.
We'll make it work.
Get Kojima to make a guest appearance.
At the end of the song, he's just gonna go, "Did you write it?" It's just full of awesome.
Perfect.
Thanks for retweeting us, Kojima.
Oh man, it's kind of funny. Like from what I hear, from a couple of previous coworker that went to E3 and actually encountered the guy. His assistant tweets for him so many things. It's amazing. When it comes to Japanese devs, they're like pop stars over there. It's a whole
Well,
different culture, you know?
yeah, I was gonna say like, okay, let's just assume for a moment that you make a great game. Kojima makes something like Metal Gear, and you have a whole bunch of fans for it around the world. That's cool. But when you remember that all of his fan base, or like 90% of it, will find itself in his home country, not even because of any reason particularly other than, well, they all live there. That's where most of our world's population is, in Asia. Yeah, it makes sense that, he's getting all this attention.
Yeah.
Well, he's been in the public before. He's that's the thing that's really cool about him, and that's starting to pick up when it comes to Japanese devs overall, especially when it comes to Iwata. This guy was open and in the public, so that really helped him just, show a very good face,
Yeah, exactly.
compared to the devs here where they don't often get in front of the public or they don't get the same traction.
Yeah, but they're not. Well, it's because those companies take themselves seriously.
That's it.
Like too seriously. They're like, our games will change the face of like the gaming industry. First of all, you're wrong. Second of all, you're wrong still. Again, more.
You're still wrong.
Yeah,
You're more wrong.
Yeah. How did you get wrong between the time between my first point and my second point? That's amazing.
Beyond wrong.
I guess it also depends on like who are we even talking about? Like what kind of devs would we want to meet, or game people, like the faces of what industry, what companies.
Well, admittingly, I could give an example like David Jaffe. He was really open back in the Twisted Metal day and God of War days.
Okay.
And you still see him being somewhat active, but now he has his own indie game studio. So that kind of stuff, or hell, even Tim Schafer.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Tim Schafer.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's a good example.
Tim Schafer's my
Yeah.
boy.
Or like
Shout out to Tim Schafer. Sorry.
Tim, are you watching, Tim?
Yeah.
Tim. Hell, what's he in the? Man, who's the other guy? Patrice Desilets, but he doesn't get in front of the public that often.
You know who's great too? The guys who used to be for Rare Team, like Grant Kirkhope and all the guys who did Donkey Kong Country and Banjo Kazooie. They're very.
Yeah.
If you look at their Facebook page, they are super active, and like most Kickstarters, they tend to kind of go like Unabomber. They just kind of disappear and for a while they're like, yeah, thanks for the money. We'll be back when we have something of actual interest. They've been reposting and retweeting and showing like concept art all the time.
Mhm.
Great.
That's awesome.
They really care,
Who else? I was watching one E3 Direct or Twitch or something, and the president, I think, or someone high up at 2K, it was pretty awesome, tweeting the codes for the golden keys for Borderlands and stuff.
I forgot the guy's name. Damn. That guy.
But yeah, he's pretty awesome. He seems like a cool guy too, and he seems to put a lot of energy into his product, a lot of heart. And so okay, so there's a good number of people. I guess they haven't been with their company long enough, or in the public media, I guess.
Like that's it. When it comes to American devs or Western devs in general, they don't go, or they don't often go. They don't get exposed that much,
I think maybe because gaming is seen very differently in our culture. So, it's like you have what's the word I'm looking for here? Like esports is finally now like more of a thing, whereas in the Korean like sort of side of things, that's always been popular. Or at least it had like a good following, and now we're starting to pick up here, and we're like much closer to that. And like now, besides that, because besides esports and everything, which is like the new new kind of craze, and you always had fighting game tournaments and stuff like that, which was kind of popular, but not enough to garner super like high amounts of attention. Like now, like you have people who like Nintendo Treehouse or like Reggie from like this side of like Nintendo on our end of like the spectrum, where he's like super outgoing and outspoken.
Really into it, you know.
Yeah, and that's good because we need more people like that. But I don't know, maybe they don't do it because they don't seem to have enough opportunities. You got E3, you have like Comic-Con and all these other nerdy like get-togethers, but really at the end of the day it has to come from you. Like you make the opportunity. So if the company who runs your favorite game like franchise makes the game but doesn't really step out to say, hey, check out this cool thing we're doing, or like has interviews like Nintendo does for like the development stories, yeah, you can't blame them.
Yeah, you kind of reap what you sow in this sense. Like if they don't go out in the public's not going to come to them.
That's it, they won't be as noticed as others. That's the thing that's kind of really cool when it comes to indie games, even though they're really fucking busy. But, like, they're making this kind of push.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I
see.
think I'd like to work for an indie game. Sometimes I tell myself that, like, it'd be kind of cool to like, be a part of that. I mean, I know it's difficult. It must be one of the more harder, I guess, studio lives to live in. But at the same time, I don't know. It feels like it's much more personal.
Yeah,
It might be.
it's a much familiar, in the sense, for lack of better words, it's much more of a family feeling compared to big studio. But then again, you still have to struggle with money, so you take what you can.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
Right, you probably have like the ratio of stuff that goes into your game is probably greater at the final result compared to like a big name company. Fewer cuts to features and things.
See what I'm paying?
I don't know. Oh, Papers, dear God, man, you must be. Papers, please.
I thought this was a drawing chat.
I thought you'd be practicing. All right, switch over to your sister. She'll draw. She's got the energy.
Over. Yeah.
No, his sister does a great amount of work. It's quite nuts.
I'm probably gonna play after the stream, if anything. Get a little further into the phone. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's been rocking my socks. So much nostalgia.
Nostalgia will eat you. No, it's good. Some really good stuff.
Denied.
You're denying people's paper?
Yep.
But please, sir, please. Onegai. Oh.
No.
Onegai paper.
Denied.
Oh, wow. At work, people were we were making jokes about what if there was a Japanese Mad Max that wasn't Fist of the North Star?
It wouldn't be Fist of the North Star, that's for sure.
It wouldn't be Fist of the North Star, You would have people jumping on other trucks. Witness me, senpai!
Yeah.
Blowing themselves up.
Okay. Yes, I know.
Oh, and tell her to draw!
No.
No? I'll tell her myself.
She's probably already drawing.
This otaku-tan. Just like,
Think twice.
hey, remember me? Draw! Oh, man. But yeah, I cannot wait for Otaku-tan. It's gonna be fun.
No.
For one of the first times I will have a fangasm, because I'm gonna meet LaShawn Thomas, storyboard artist for Boondocks, Black Dynamite, and I think he worked on Legend of Korra.
Sweet.
So
Yeah, I think
right
he did
now,
too.
gonna tweet him, say, "You're coming into my town, boy.
Maybe I should try to get him to sign.
Better watch yourself." Like sending him tweets saying, "I will show you ghosts of your past." Because I have an old TMNT comic that he drew like way back when.
Wow.
I'm sure he's gonna be happy to see that.
Oh yes, I'm gonna record that reaction. Sean Thomas, it's been a while. Actually, we've never met before, but you work it in the script, all right?
You get close to his table, and you're like, LaShawn!
Sean!
It's been a while, brother. And you'd have to
And the worst part is that would fit.
It's been a long time, brother. He'll be like,
yeah,
"Oh,
like, not related, brother.
Not related.
Not
Just
liquids, brother.
just like kind of mutated genes and shit.
and
So
aging
we're-
processes and nanomachines, kind of."
Yes, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
Also,
we're technically brothers.
I'd like to know, like, that level of, I guess, infamy must have garnered some sort of good and bad, I guess, attention from some people sometimes when you have the well-meaning fans who just kind of egg you on a bit too much, and then there are the ones that are very chill and mellow who are like, "Hey man, I love your work." And sometimes I wonder, what would it be like if, like, I had that? I mean, and I'm just maybe now making this more of a general question. Like, how would you feel knowing that you had like a fan base that approached you, and not just like, let's say, on social media where people tweet at you or whatever, or like tag you on Instagram, but like actually like when you do things like conventions, you actually have people come up to you and be like, "Oh my God, it's you! You're the guy who did the thing. I love the thing. Please sign my thing of the thing." And you're like, "Oh, okay."
Well,
I'm not sure how I would react to that. I don't know what I would do.
don't freak out.
You get used
Yeah.
to it. It's kind of like when I was in theater, like after a show, people would just be like all over the performance that you did, and you like recount moments. You were like, "Oh, thanks. I was just trying to get my lines right and not screw up the stage direction. But yes, I'm glad you liked it." And eventually it kind of, you get used to it, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, great performance," and then they just move on. Especially if it's the same people coming.
Hey, it's a good source of feedback too.
Yeah.
Tell you what went wrong, what didn't. Yeah, must
If
feel
they
good.
have time, but I mean, for performance, it's usually just regular, like parents and stuff.
Or just like, okay, what did they like the best? What kind of sounded a bit weird? Small little things like that.
Although, I don't know, would you ask your fans that kind of stuff?
I
Why
might.
not?
Okay.
Not to go too meta, but yeah, like it's a why not case,
Yeah, I guess so. Get like some feedback, general feedback. Unless you're, yeah, I don't think I would ask like, "Oh, hey, what did you think of the angle in this panel?"
Well, okay, whoa, James,
Unless you would.
we're not gonna
Yeah.
go too far on that. Like just basically general feedback. General feedback, not going specifically panel after panel, because at that point you go to Comic-Con, you go see Alex Roth, and you get your ass torn. But I don't know, like not going extremely technical, but you're gonna get a general feedback.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably the most I would ask ever. But what happens if a fan does that? What
It
would you?
gives you hyper feedback.
Yeah, hyper feedback.
Well,
Like,
then,
I've never had a table, so has it ever happened to you guys?
not by a fan, just by no, not by a fan. I
Okay.
can only recall one douchebag. Like he straight up had a pretentious attitude. Very, very pretentious attitude, but like we've never met again. So, Matt,
Lucky for him. On my end, I might have had a few intriguing commentaries, I could say, and a lot of positive feedback. And I've had more, because I tend to dwell more on the good stuff than the bad when it happened. So maybe I've just kind of like taken to erasing the shitty things that may have happened in the past.
Okay.
But like I can tell you like off the top of my head the really cool stuff that happened from that, and I think about it all the time because it really helps. But I do still remember the times where it was like, wow, I can't believe that guy actually said that about my drawing. Or like, but not in a good way either. Kind of like a wow, I can't believe he actually kind of went and said that about my drawing while I was here. He could have just waited while I was like not available, while I was like out to pee or something, and he's like, oh hey, this guy's not here, better shit all over his art while he's there, because feelings.
Who has those?
Because I gotta admit, you never know. Sometimes, especially if it's a person that's just that blunt, you never know if it could be an actual professional or something.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like you don't know where your feedback is really coming from until it's like past that time. So then until he goes like, by the way, here's my card, and you're like, oh shit, he's like a critique or whatever.
Damn, he works for Blizzard. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
What
No, my
about you,
dreams.
Pablo?
Huh? What?
What about you? Ever had these situations where people would just come up to you and straight up feedback you?
Not that I remember. Not that I remember.
He's blocking it out internally.
I just don't remember people saying this stuff about my art.
He's got so many fans.
Oh yeah. He's give him a minute. He's still going through all the tweets about how much they like hashtag love your art, hashtag retweet, hashtag
Oh god, stop using hashtags.
hashtag fuck. Anyways.
I never realized how annoying they were until you gave them a voice.
Until I gave you like an actual vision of their obnoxiousness.
Fucking hashtags.
Yeah, the amount of times I'm just sitting there like, what hashtags do I have to include in this post?
Hashtag.
Even hashtag ugh is like an option for you now at this point. Let me just put it this way: we shit on it, but unfortunately for us, we really don't have much of a choice, like to use this as like, yeah, we have no choice but to use it as a leg up in this world.
Gotta get with the times, James.
Yeah, old man.
Can no longer just call your friends and say, hey, check out my photo.
God.
Who do you
Well,
think you are?
I gotta admit, admittingly, the hashtags are becoming rampant, quite rampant. And but anything goes. I guess. Like, yeah, anything goes. Fucking go for broke, man.
I used to make a lot of fun of that kind of thing. I was always like, fucking hashtags for people who have short attention spans, and like I'm realizing I'm kind of shitting on my fans at this point, if I even have that at this point, I could say. Yeah, you're just gonna have to start to use it as a tool and not let it get to you so much, because yeah, times they are a changing, but maybe it's for the better.
Oh, oops. Englishman.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Yeah.
It's gotten dark.
You can never be too sure how shit things go. No.
It's a tough call. You really have to kind of like either evolve with the medium or be okay with the fact that maybe you're gonna have a harder time than some.
That's
create new stuff. But that's like, oh man, being avant-garde is a whole different slew.
I don't know if I could do that.
You'll only know once you take it to the limit.
I guess I could eventually.
I don't know, maybe this is pushing it too far.
take it to the limit in what sense, though? Like
The song.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's in the reference, my friend.
I thought he meant like quit your day job and then draw forever, and then until you make it, that type of thing.
That's a tad bit extreme.
Yeah.
But
Hence the limit thing.
until your hand is gone. No.
Yeah, you need that. That comes in handy eventually, so.
Indeed. How you'll clap yourself after you've done a good job.
Or play video games.
Whichever
Or
comes first.
master. No. Or masturbate. No.
Yeah. Well, let's not, let's not. I was gonna say beat around the bush until I realized that is also a pun. So hey,
Yeah.
guess what? I'm not saying.
Too late.
Anyways,
It's been recorded. It's going online. You are quoted.
yep, I am. That is my quote now. I am. I am quote destroyer of reputations.
We shall see that.
Here
on
lies
the battlefield.
Matthew. He made it relevant. Pun.
Oh boy.
Well, okay, that would be pushing it a bit far. I was gonna say, well, that could have been just like the extreme radical social justice warrior, but I don't want to
Let's
get
keep it
back
light
on
and
that.
friendly.
I don't want to get back on that. It's like the extreme left is getting weird. It's getting really weird. Like I think James saw the whole shitstorm that happened over the Mario Maker hand thing.
Yeah, I followed that conversation for a little bit, like not adding to it because I get the gist of it and I don't want to like add oil to the fire. But wow, that was heated. There's what, like 20, 30 comments on that thing.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. It's just like the bottom line is straight up just what are you trying to tell creators what to do now? Are you trying to tell them exactly what they need to do now? It's like, wow. Guy obviously wrote the article for clickbait, and he's a shitlord for doing it because he was proven wrong afterward. Didn't even apologize. But it's like, well, so whenever people are going to create stuff, they have to have all diversity. They have to, or I don't know.
I feel like that's kind of like the wrong way to approach the situation because then you start like impeding on people's creativity. And I think bottom line is you go with what you know. And what if the woman who made this, she's like, oh, I'd like to see like, I don't know, we'll just use my hand as a template, and they left it in as a joke. And why wouldn't you leave that in?
At the same time, it's a Mario Maker game. Why do you care about the hand?
And that's another thing. Yeah, exactly.
That's the ridiculous thing with the whole article, where you went all the way there to try out an upcoming Mario Maker game that a lot of people are waiting for, and you're bitching about a hand. Like, I don't know. It's something that's happening with those with that kind of media where they really want to get into this whole race debate, and it's like, no, don't bring your political stuff into video games where people just want to have fun in a hobby, you know?
Yeah, you're kind of
And
trying to get away from that. So
that's it, you know? And they're trying to do the same thing with comics, and it's like, fuck. So creators won't get to do what they want to do. They won't get to do stuff from their mind. Like, are they gonna have to hold up? Are they gonna have to hold to everyone's standard of what diversity is, even though we would have some of the cheesiest things a la 80s if we'd have to figure out, you know, if you'd have to ham-fist the diversity just because someone forces a quote on you.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I can't imagine comics if they had to have like one character to fit every like minority, every like gender group and all that stuff.
that's it. It's like, I understand, you know, like everyone, I do want to see different stuff, but I don't want to force creators to do what they one don't want to, or that doesn't fit with the story, and two can't because of experience. You know?
yeah, it's unrealistic. It's borderline. I don't know. I feel like it's too demanding for no reason.
That's it.
I don't know. It's like if somebody came to you and said, "Hey, your comic is great, but why are there no like let's say oh, what's a minority that I don't know. We'll just go with, let's say, a transgendered character. There you go. And that's nothing wrong with that. But let's say that someone says, "How come there are no transgendered characters?" Like in your experiences, you don't know much about it, and you would feel very uneasy writing about it because it doesn't pertain to your experience.
Exactly.
But then you're labeled like a bigot or a bad person because you don't write about it. It's like, no, I actually am trying to avoid to make it worse by writing about that which I don't know about.
Exactly, or else you'd accidentally do or turn it into a stereotype that would just not make the situation better.
Yeah.
It would actually make it worse.
Yeah, let me diffuse the situation by offending a whole group of people who have done nothing wrong to me.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, fuck, let the creator do what he wants. He's basing it off his experience and what he likes. It's this whole. It's. I really find it too bad because now progressivism seems to have gone to an extreme where you're getting shamed for not doing something that you wouldn't do.
Hmm.
But that's Twitter, Tumblr, type of garbage. Yet it's slowly pouring into universities, and I don't know, it's getting to be a headache now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before this kind of topic dies down, and unfortunately, like a lot of work in the meantime is gonna either suffer for it or like, well, yeah, I guess suffer for it is the only way to put it, because you're either gonna tailor your work to other like social medias and whatever, and do what they say under the pressure of getting all this hate or aggro, or you're not, and then you're gonna get aggro for not,
For
conforming.
not, yeah. And it's like, come on. I wish we'd have an easier time getting into debates when it comes to that. Like, if you could just talk to some of these radicals and at least have them understand as a person, just being like, okay, look, you got to show a bit of empathy here, and how about I tell you what to write in your journal, having them being able to be into someone else's shoe and understand that, man, those demands, they're fucked up, for lack of better words.
When writing my own work, a lot of times I ask myself, is what I'm writing about, well constructed? Is it, narratively speaking, well done? Is it sound to proceed like this chronologically? Does this make sense? I try to kind of build on like the basis that the story needs to be like the integrity has to be like strong in order to like really be a fun read, because I mean, in that sense I'm trying to always build something that I feel is true to me and then true to my vision.
Yeah.
And the other day I kept thinking, like, my God, if I had to consider everybody I'd have to cater to, if I did have to, like if I were more popular, I guess that's not a good term I like, but let's say I had more view. Yeah, popular is the word. Let's face it. If I were more popular and that were the case, I wouldn't really feel super comfortable, like taking artistic liberties, because then I'd be afraid of offending someone. And then it occurred to me that there are a lot of people who do this anyway and don't care because they've like transcended into this like bubble of like, you know what? I can't make everybody happy. That's too bad. But boy, am I happy right now, and that's what matters. So I'm just trying to get into that like zone right now, so that later on in the future, should I for whatever reason my work be enjoyed by many, I can be like, I'm already there. Don't worry, guys. If I offend, I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Well,
sorry.
yeah, exactly. That it comes down to like, wait, as a creator, am I even satisfied by this work? And that takes a long time. Like, not every story you're gonna write is gonna be like just right off the bat. It takes time, and then as time passes, your story is gonna evolve, and sometimes it doesn't evolve to a place where you're satisfied anymore. So you have to go back to the drawing board. And at the end of the day, once your work is complete and it pleases you, how is it possibly gonna please everyone else? So if you start worrying about what other people are going to think before it's done or after it's done, well, then you're just going to
It's just gotta go nuts.
dig a big old grave,
Yeah,
lie
right
there
over.
and get depressed about something.
Yeah, exactly. No, I kind of I've had my grievances in the past with what may be or may not be a good idea, for myself as an artist, what to do, what to like, project. But then I realized like it doesn't really even matter anymore because um, we live in a golden age where we can kind of get away with a lot because, you know, we exactly live in a moment where what we choose to do can become popular just because people like it, not because some guy with a suit came in and said, "Hey, I like your stuff. Here's $1 million. Make more of it."
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like you lose a bit if you start like,
Over catering.
yeah, if you open your window too big, you're gonna catch a cold, kind of thing, and that's not good for anybody. You don't want that.
Oh yeah. Like that's the thing. You always want to be true to yourself, and man, if you like, not saying that you're not saying to shit on on anyone else, but it's like whoever likes your stuff is going to like your stuff, and whoever doesn't won't. You know, it's how life works. It's just like movies. Some people don't like certain movies, and some people do, and it's like, well, what happens happens, right? It's impossible to make a universal movie and include everything, or else your movie is going to be worse than one of those old disaster movies. You know, the ones from those scary movie guys.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, because these guys try to add every single pop reference in there, and it's like, oh man, your movie is a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's like straight up garbage.
Damn it, Pablo.
What's up?
You haven't spoken a word.
Sorry, I was a bit too focused on something.
You've been too quiet. What have you been doing?
Surfing?
He's going online. I'm gonna bring back that motivation in you. Draw. Okay, well, I tried.
So
Gave it the good old college try there.
Yeah, next step is getting Shia LaBeouf to just tell you.
Funny enough, one of my friends at work has that as his background for his like screen when he's working. And
Nice.
what's funny is that our calls are recorded and they're used for quality assurance, as they say, and that screen also is recorded. Like they record what's on the screen at the same time. So technically speaking, if he ever gets a review from quality assurance, they're gonna be like, first of all, why Shia LaBeouf? And then once they figure it out, they'll give him back his points because they thought he was fucking around, but really, he wasn't.
Nice.
Mm.
That's weird. They're going all the way to recording his. Jeez.
So I want to make sure we're not surfing the web or something while we're working.
Right. Well, fair enough.
I get it. I don't agree like with a lot of their policies, but that's one I can kind of get behind. Like I'm not gonna be like a
Hey, you'll no
needy
longer
person.
be there.
Yeah, within a few years' time, give or take, I'll hopefully just move on from there. I'd like to. Like just something I've been talking about recently because my brother is having a kid soon, and I'm super stoked about that. Like second time being an uncle and all that. And we were talking about this with my dad, and he's like, "So, do you think like what you do now can maybe help you provide for a child eventually?" And I was like, "That's some deep stuff, man." And I told him like, I told him like, people who do this for a living probably wouldn't know what to tell you. So I'm not gonna give you an answer. But I went along the lines of like, if I work hard and I'm smart and I meet the right people, I might only have to do like a regular temp job and still be able to do this. So I was just thinking about it the other day. Like, I stopped seeing art as something I want to live off of necessarily. It's just something I want to keep doing. I stopped seeing it as like my way to live. It's just it is who I am. It's more than just my career. I don't know. I stopped seeing it as like a job or a career. Now it's really just art is who I am. So whenever I have the time to do it, I'll find a way. And if I get a chance to live off of it and keep doing it forever, like, and only that, that's gonna be awesome. But I don't want to feel like a failure for not doing that either.
True.
Because it's like, it's funny enough when you keep telling everyone to keep drawing, like, That's what I think now when you say that. That's how I see it now. So I think I figured it out.
Well, hey, there is no failure. The only failure is giving up.
Yeah, not having
Like,
tried. Yeah.
Straight up giving up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not even doing it on the side. That's like, you know, it's shit just went down. Game
Yeah.
over, you know?
Hmm.
But if you're just constantly doing it, constantly improving, and constantly pushing, then you go for broke.
Yeah. No choice. You got to do it.
Just do it!
Yeah. He knew what he was saying. That Shia LaBeef.
Shy the best.
You know that funny? It actually means thank God for beef, in whatever language that is.
Do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Now everybody sounds like Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, I know.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, man. Just do it.
Today is yesterday's tomorrow. Just do it.
You see, having Palpatine's motivational speeches.
Yeah.
Oh shit, can I move these? No. Bloody hell.
Shit.
No, yes I can move these. Perfect. Scrap page. God, I fucking love Manga Studio. So much fucking badassery.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I just got an email from my studio. Hold on.
Well, you don't want to display private information on screen.
Oh no, it's not the screen. It's on my phone. I felt a vibration in the force.
Okay.
Um.
There was a vibration in your pant.
Yeah.
Must be all the fangirls.
Oh yeah, sure. Me and fangirls. If I ever had that would be really an awkward situation. If a girl was into me because of my art, I would be like, first of all, you're the first. Second of all, unfortunately, the last, because I feel like that's not like a real reason. It's like, oh, I love the way you draw. Like, what if I'm like an obnoxious chewer? What if I just eat with like my mouth like more than open? What if like just I try to inhale from my food? I don't know, or if I like watching videos about people getting hurt all the time, and not even because I think it's funny, but just because I'm like sadistic. I don't know, like some weird thing,
Yeah.
or like I leave my hair elastics everywhere.
Yeah. You have the Devil May Cry pop just going sadistic.
Yeah, it's not, man.
No. That was just hypothetical, you know. It's like I haven't heard of any similar stories, but the world is large. I will not put it past just knowledge in general. Like anything you can imagine has happened. Like that. Oh man, the guy. What was it? The guy that was well known in the Sonic fandom. Because when Sonic Boom came out, this guy, of course, clear mental issues, but he went into a GameStop to trash their display for Sonic Boom,
No way.
and fucking like when the store, a store clerk told him to get out, he was about to walk out, pepper sprayed him, then walked out.
What the hell?
And that same guy has his mom is a hoarder, you know, so she keeps keeping stuff, all of it. And frankly, because there was too much stuff in the house, he couldn't reach a proper power cable to put his his water boiler. So he connected his water boiler to a shaving razor plug, the one in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep, that did not go too well. His house caught on fire. And of course, seeing that his mom hoarded a lot of things, and well, all that things was flammable, so there goes his house. He still has a court date too for pepper spraying that poor clerk. See, I didn't even imagine that, but it happened.
That's the thing that happened. Like people remember that.
It'll happen. So, a fangirl loving you just for your work, I am sure that this has to have happened once for a person.
Yeah, like a little too much, and then court dates and all that later.
Yeah.
Wishing it hadn't.
I suppose it makes sense. I mean, just think of like popular YouTubers. There's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, I love you," but like, you know, they don't really know that person outside of work, basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, some people can do no wrong. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This person is a saint.
Yeah, exactly. It's usually how it goes too. It's like, oh my god, this person is perfect, and you're like, no, I don't think so, man.
See, that's the interesting thing with fan base. Like, hell, kind of like if you try and poke on Jim Sterling, sometimes some of the things he says are not actually correct, or right. And as soon as you try to correct him, the fan base just jumps on you. And you're like, just calm down, calm down. Your Messiah is not going to die. Just giving him a bit of feedback.
Like, maybe that's not such a good thing to say, guy.
Yeah. But hey, that's fan base. At times you just, I don't know, one of those weird things. Before they were movie stars, and now it comes to internet celebrities.
Our version of, I guess, Hollywood stars. I feel like nowadays nobody even really cares anymore about Hollywood stars as much.
It's true. They're not that much in the spotlight.
They don't, unless they do something on YouTube or whatever, which is ironically very weird.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, how the, to quote The Office, oh, how the turntables.
It's so true. Or their Twitter. Like, some of them are really active on Twitter.
Yeah, and they can be pretty funny, like, legitimately.
But James, how are the 12 planes of the face? No, okay, that's a...
There's like 6. There's like half that.
Bullshit.
He sees twice as many dimensions as we do, apparently.
Yeah.
Damn right.
The secret of his power has been revealed. His
Oh,
stance.
He considers both the convex and the concave as planes. It's like the outside of the cheek and the underside, under the skin.
Funny enough, looking back through some old notes from conceptart.org, they count. And I'm like, well, Mr. Kevin Chan, you are showing me some awesome stuff.
That's cool.
Kevin Chan was a beast. Still is. I don't know what he's doing now. But I remember Gist. EM Gist, or Eric M. Gist. That guy went on to go in the Watts Atelier, and he's doing some disgustingly great anatomical drawing and courses. Let me see. Kevin Chan's old note. I cannot even open this. Fuck you, office.org.
Okay, let's see what this is about. Sorry.
Oh, the email?
Yeah, oh, okay. So I did some design work, kind of.
Whoa! Don't, confidential stuff.
Oh, it's not confidential, really.
Oh, okay.
Like, forcibly, everyone will know about it as soon as he posts it. But I'm just saying, I did some concept art for some characters. I won't go into specifics, but it's just like I did some character sheets. And apparently this guy has a mentor? My producer has a mentor that's sort of following him around, telling him what he should be doing, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
In general, and he's like, yeah, so apparently there's like a few things wrong with the style and the choices that are being made for the project, and that doesn't really surprise me.
What? He's getting this feedback now?
Yeah.
Aren't you close to the last episode?
Well, the thing is for the comic, it's kind of been pre-established that there was a lot of work to be done, and we're kind of going on what we have, not what we wish we could have. So that's one thing. And for this particular project, it's like a 3D animation.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So for the comic, it's like a whole other thing versus the 3D animation, which is like I'm barely a part of it as it is. I'm just sort of like the guy who's just like trying to create the visual for the 3D artist who's gonna make the rig and make the model.
Okay.
And he's just saying like, yeah, the hands and the feet are a little weird, and like some things need to be changed, and it feels a bit stiff. I'm like, it's a 3D pose. What do you mean it's stiff? How is it not gonna be stiff?
Great.
Non-creatives.
Okay, I see. It's like,
Like-
well, hey, ping pong back and forth with this guy. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, well, yeah, 3D pose.
It's like, I'm sorry. Did you want my T pose to look like a teapot, perhaps? A ballerina is what you expected? I don't know, man. I was already talking with James about this like a while back, and yeah, I'm not really sure where this is gonna go.
Well, hey, as long as you all have a sit down moment to just do the back and forth live.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've established a lot of like parameters for talking to each other about ideas and shooting back and forth stuff. We've actually gotten ahead and done a lot of stuff like that. We've have meetings on like a weekly basis, and a lot of times it's hard because he tends to. I have a producer that tends to like be a bit back and forth about stuff, and it's not his fault either because he has a lot to work with. Like he has a huge workload, so it becomes difficult. And but at the same time, it's how to put it without like because I'm not saying this to be mean, but it's hard on everybody when
Yeah.
when the person you're supposed to look to doesn't really know where he's headed either, so it gets kind of shaky.
Well, it's an experience, man. Like, eventually, because of this constant back and forth, things usually tend to synchronize.
Yeah, eventually. But it's just kind of funny that the project itself, my contract as it is, will be pretty much over by the time that is the case. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of a fitting end. Like I leave right as it starts being like more.
That sucks.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm fine with it because I've been meaning to get back in touch with my personal project. It's actually quite ironic. I started a webcomic, and I had to put it away and when I got the job for this, and it's been months now since I've done anything. And it's been just sitting there waiting, for me to like keep. Like at most, I've been doing more writing. I've been trying to like go over the story a bit and try to find my voice as a comic artist. And in the meantime, I'm just doing 2 episodes of another guy's comic, and I don't know.
Well, hey, it's a freelance job, right?
There's a contract, but yeah, essentially, like once the contract is done, I'm back to being kind of like on my own.
Uh, and you're getting paid for it.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're going well, not saying you're going mercenary style, but it's the mercenary method. You took the job.
Yeah, and I took it because I felt like it was a good opportunity, and it's actually like there's actually a bunch of workflow stuff that I learned through this that now it makes my life a lot easier.
So it's good experience as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
Yet I can understand like the will to like wanting to go back to what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to manage because you have the phone calls or the call center, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of nuts, but fuck it, you find a way.
Yeah,
Just find a way, man.
I'm like 40 hours in and always doing some art somewhere along the line, trying to get something done. There is no stopping me.
That's good.
Just do it.
Sorry, I tuned out because someone else is actually watching the stream right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who they are. I don't know where it shows, but maybe you can see Rob. But they were asking me about joining a stream sometime. They worked with me back at QAOR, and he's part artist, part dev, part game designer. It's pretty cool.
Well, that could be interesting. Even though right now it's 10 and I might shut it down in like 20.
Yeah, no. He said his connection right now is not looking too good, but he was just wondering about future streams. What it looks like? What's the procedure? If
He
he's
could have
interested.
he could have asked a question in the Q&A.
That is true.
Nah, I'm joking. I know he's listening. Man, that's you never know. Maybe because especially in this time around, like Kay's missing, Elijah's missing, Pablo's missing.
Hello.
He's like, ah, you browsing person. Get involved in the discussion, Pablo. Come on.
I'm a bit tired, but yeah.
I understand. It's like 10 Friday night.
Vacation is awesome. The
It's all cool.
Yeah, so we could have potentially been like 6 or 7, huh?
Louis Philippe. Oh, LPG. Why
Yeah,
does
that's
that
it.
ring a bell? I'm gonna do my retroactive track downs and Skynet stuff, and no, I don't believe we work together. Damn, the name sounded familiar. Really did. You could have, but it's a possibility. Hell, we'll see. We'll see what happens next week because it's always a possibility. And hell, Otakuton is the week afterwards.
Right.
That was fast.
Yeah, we could have like a one last stream type of thing before the big weekend.
Before the huge weekend, man, this is gonna be a battle. A battle of time management.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
I'm so out of shape.
Don't be too fat. Funny enough, your friend knows a couple of people that I know too.
Oh.
Wow.
Indeed.
Degrees of separation.
Yeah, knows. Oh shit, even knows a couple of people from close companies. Okay. I'm just using my Skynet powers. Do not worry, LPG. I am not tracking down your information and address right now. I'm just doing the usual LinkedIn bullshit. But yes, that was his question. He could have.
Cool.
Anybody
Yeah.
else can see the questions when
I
I
can't.
highlight them? Damn. Okay. Weird.
I changed it to answered questions, and there's nothing. Oh,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
sir.
wait.
Yeah,
If
I
we
see
click
it.
done? Okay,
I
now you
could
see
have.
it.
There you go. Oh,
But
you
if
go.
you see ongoing questions, do you see them? Or fuck, too late. Damn it, I should have left it there. Okay, because everybody should be able to access the Q&A, I think. I'm
Yeah.
still new at this whole thing. I don't even... You know what's weird? I don't think the Hangouts have a chat room for viewers. I think it's if I stream with YouTube, then a chat room pops in.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, stuff. I'm not still looking into things.
Funny enough, you can access the Q&A on the side.
Yeah, there we go. The Q&A can be accessed on the side by you guys, right?
Yep, I did it.
Perfect.
It's the Q&A bubble on the side, on the left side.
Perfect.
So haha, there is a way.
I'm glad y'all can access it. I'm just hoping that if only there was a way to have like a general chat room, but I guess that's live stream, and that's a whole mess of a setup. Because like if you want to live stream with multiple people, then I would have to plug everyone onto Skype, have
Oh.
screen sharing for everyone.
Yeah. I'm not sure our connections can handle that much.
Oh, it'll fuck up.
I think it's I don't know. I get this cozy feeling from being able to put questions and answer them, but not really get like audio feedback from people, you know?
Would that have
'Cause-
been the case?
Well, I mean, if everyone would have been on the Skype chat and they could be talking to us, then yeah, we would have been getting a lot of feedback. And plus, it
Oh,
would
no.
cut people off, no?
Probably, yeah.
I meant when I meant Skype, I meant meaning I would have to put us in a Skype call so that we could all feature on a live stream and have a chat room that we could retroactively answer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that would be a more of a mess compared to this.
Yeah.
Damn right, you're not worried. Maybe he could be worried. Maybe. Nah, LPG. It's so easier to say that. Damn it, Matt. Why don't you have a middle name?
He does.
I do.
Oh,
Technically, if you look at my Tumblr page, MVV Artworks, that
MVV.
extra V isn't a typo.
Oh, well, you see, that kind of works. Final Fantasy might sue, but VV.
Oh shit! You know what's funny?
Yeah.
He was like one of my favorite characters when I was playing that game because I was like, oh, he's like a black mage who's all like shy and worried and stuff, and also has a mysterious past.
Indeed.
I'm like, that's all the things I admire in characters.
Especially the mysterious past.
Yeah, because then that just kind of opens up a whole bunch of possibilities.
You were my brother all along.
Yeah, kind of thing. Hey James, you know how I was saying last time, like I was talking about my inspirations for the comic,
Yeah.
and I've been thinking about it. I'm wondering if I should make that reflect in the tone of my writing, but I'm not sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
but when you write a story, you go with a general tone all the time. It's not like in a manga where you can. Oh wait, no, hold on. Yeah, like in a manga, you can have a funny story and then serious bits. But if you're talking about, never mind. I think you can. I think you can definitely have the art as also reflect and the writing also reflect your inspirations.
Yeah. 'Cause that's something I keep thinking about. Like I keep trying to be true to my own voice as an artist, but at the same time wondering like, like don't be afraid to show homage to the people who made this possible.
Mhm.
Because if it wasn't for their work, like you wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff, really.
Fair enough, but I don't think you have to have that apply to every character. I think it would be very smart if you had homages to your inspirations represented by characters, so that when your other characters interacted with them, you get like that nostalgia. But once they're gone, you're not like flooded with it.
Yeah.
It's not constantly hitting you over the head with like, oh yeah, nostalgia. Kind of like that movie Pixels there by Adam Sandler. How they're trying to like hit you with nostalgia.
Anyone seen it?
No, but I keep hearing terrible things about it.
That's kind of another thing why I don't want to go see it because I'm like, I feel like it's gonna shit on all the things I love, and I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Let me wait until Wreck-It Ralph 2 so I can get a good taste of what I like before getting a bad taste.
Yeah, exactly. See, Wreck-It Ralph was like a love song to that, and that was a good thing. But then apparently Pixels was just like a bad idea.
Oh yeah, is it bad?
Sounds like it's horrible.
Oh yeah.
People have been giving it really, really bad reviews.
I don't know. I'll give it a chance, mostly because the same type of people said Terminator Genesis wasn't that good, and I liked it.
Was it good? I didn't see it.
They've made
The fourth one?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's the fifth one.
Oh,
It's
the
the
fifth
last one. Yeah. And funny enough,
The
it
fifth
could be
one?
considered the third one at that point.
Uh,
Like it makes a good Terminator tree if you wipe out tree and salvation. Not saying that Terminator tree was bad, but
but
you know, it could have been something else.
Mhm.
And salvation, well, nobody wants to talk about salvation.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't even understand. I didn't even watch that because I have no idea what it was about.
Well, let's just say that the future war wasn't as good as what it was shown as before. And hell, even James Cameron wasn't down with what they did. He's like, God, that's poop. But when Genesis came out, he went to see it and he's like, you know what? That did a good job.
Cool.
Yeah, it's okay. It's got the Cameron's blessing. Jamesing.
So yeah, I don't know what's the deal with Pixels. I didn't see it, but a lot of people seem to hate it. And I mean, I don't really have that much time to go see movies about video games, and I don't really like too many Adam Sandler's movies. Like I feel like there has been a visible drop in their quality.
hmm
So I don't know. I think the last movie I've seen from Adam Sandler was Chuck and Larry, I believe.
Oh yeah, the game movie, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a good
Uh,
movie.
yeah, it was actually pretty good. After that, no, I pretty much stayed away from it.
It really does feel like Adam Sandler is just. Maybe it's not for us, or he's getting stale. Don't know
I
how
think
to
it's
explain it.
both. No, I think it's both. I
Mm,
think we kind of outgrown it, and I think sort of like how I was saying that Dumb and Dumber 2 was unnecessary. I feel like his humor now finds itself like in the pantheon of slapstick humor and really lame comedy that's just not funny anymore. It kind of, like certain things stay funny, like The Simpsons, like their first few seasons,
yeah.
great. They still make great jokes, and it's witticism. It's like funny and like clever and makes references to things that aren't too obscure.
hmm
Like it hits that general mark, and it's great. And then you got things like the Three Stooges, which you have to be in a mood, and when you're in that mood, you should be particularly drunk to really enjoy. Because when you're in that mood, your logistics side will be like, no, this isn't a reasonable choice.
It's no longer a relevant form of comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm,
It feels as antiquated as like, I don't know, doing surgery with like a rusty spoon and like a priest, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's,
well, that's pushing it.
yeah.
Where did you get that idea?
I don't know. I'm just trying to kind of push my example because the point is, yeah, it doesn't feel like it has its place anymore in today's kind of like, I guess, way of thinking. That's my
That's
opinion. Might not be a fair assessment, but.
Kind of dépassé. It's no longer avant-garde. No,
Yeah, exactly.
always gonna push that one to the max. Fucking D4. Great game. But yeah, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to hold up.
Maybe for the better.
I guess, but it sucks because you can picture that this is a person's work that he loves doing his work, yet his work is no longer relevant and he's spending a lot of cash on it. So
A lot, but not a lot. Apparently, they didn't spend that much for Pixels.
for
I think it
Pixels,
was 100,000. No, it's got to be a bit more than that. I'm just gonna fact check right now. 110 million.
Bloody hell, that's
That's
still
a
a lot
lot.
of money.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's not that he's. It's partly that he's gone stale, but it's partly because I don't think that Adam Sandler has done anything other than comedy in the longest time, and I don't think he's like changed either. Like, what was it? One of the trailers for a recent movie of his is called Blended, and it's like the story of this guy who starts going out with this girl, and she's played by Gwyneth Paltrow, I believe.
No, I think that's Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore, sorry. And like it's one of those the guy's not really for her, but eventually like wins her over with overbearing charm and wit and I guess not. Yeah, wit. His jokes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's basically it. But that's like exactly the same premise as 50 First Dates. Have you heard of that? Where
Yeah.
like the guy is really not for her, but then he just like kind of sees her every day and eventually wins her over.
Perseverance, just like Grandpappy used to do.
Yeah, and I mean it's okay for a couple of movies, but if that becomes your shtick for every movie, then I don't know. And I think I was reading one of the reviews for Pixels, and it's kind of the same thing. Like the guy is.
God damn. It's like you're already starting the description. It's like, it sounds like this is damn.
The guy is going for this girl that he's clearly not made for or whatever, and then like he like throughout the movie eventually like wins her over throughout all that stuff. I don't know. And that's always in all of his comedies. Like he always gets the girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting.
Also, all of his wives ever played in any movie are usually very, very attractive. Like, overly. Like, not, like, out of his league, but only there for the money kind of thing. Like, Salma Hayek, or, what was the girl who did Underworld? Kate Beckinsale? There you go.
Hmm.
She was in Click. I can go on and on, but yeah.
So yeah.
Maybe he's trying to live out some
Adam.
kind of weird fantasy? I don't know.
Exactly. Adam Sandler and all the pretty girls.
All of them at the same time.
The Adam Sandler plus Pretty Girl anthology.
Jeez. You never know. I wouldn't put it past him.
Nah, me neither, at this point.
So yeah, bottom
Oh.
line.
Well, boys, this was fun, but I do
It's
believe
true.
it's time for me to go.
10:30, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's getting 10:30.
I
Okay,
gotta go
well,
make dinner. So
Matt, we will meet again.
Yes, we shall. If I see you at Otakuthon, I will definitely,
Shout,
Yeah.
shout, let it all out.
yeah, just scream your name like obnoxiously loud, and then have everybody stare at me.
Fucking do it. I will laugh,
Okay.
and then
alright.
Pablo will punch,
Okay.
because he'll be dressed as Lil Mac.
Nice.
I threw away my gloves.
what?
No.
Really?
They kind of started to smell after.
Okay. Okay.
He does actual boxing.
No, in fact, we bought them in one of the shopping place where we dispose of the clothes.
Oh, okay.
Thrift store or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even with the bounce we put inside, it was smelling horribly strong.
Damn.
So yeah, I threw them.
Okay.
Okay.
You did the right thing. You saved the world. Good job.
You'll be back. You'll be back as Ryu from Street Fighter.
Your future handshakes. Thank you.
Yeah, and so do the people who shake your hands in the future.
Exactly.
Or you could go TJ combo. You remove the implant and you can still punch, but with MMA gloves. That could happen.
Yeah, totally.
I'm making that happen. Oh, good. Well, yo, thanks for being here, Matt.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me. And I will most definitely be on the next one if you want to have me.
Possibly. You'll like and subscribe, will you? Will you?
Of course. Don't I always?
You'd better be drawing too. I'm holding you to that.
Yes, I shall.
Same goes with James in the 50,000 planes of the face.
Yeah, 50,000.
Yep.
Jeez.
To me, that number keeps going up.
Still, it's not up. It's not up and up.
At least half of those are gray midtones.
Yeah.
You
So-
still think in tones? You should think in tree reality. No, okay, that's pushing it.
If it's a dream reality, then when I wake up, will it have
You'll dream
all
cancel.
just been a reality?
just dream cancel. You'll be
You'll
fine.
just dream cancel your way out of there. It's all good.
Cancel your dreams.
Oh,
King
man.
of Fighters super moves, man.
All right.
man.
Well, have a good
Alright.
night, gentlemen.
Yep.
You
Take care,
too.
everyone.
Take
Have
care,
a
guys.
great night.
Bye-bye.
And
Yeah.
hey, thanks again, Pablo. And we'll
Yeah,
work
thanks
on
for
your
joining us, everyone.
I'm gonna be here next week, I think.
Oh, and G
LP.
LPG
LPG.
LPG, yeah. Easier time to see GPL. I don't know why. LPG will meet the next time. High
Yeah.
chance. All right. Next
Bye,
Friday,
everyone.
everyone. Better be drawing.
Next Friday.
Counting on you.
Bye-bye.
All right, man. Thanks again. Smoke bomb.